Hey guys, it's Mr. Danish, and today we're going to take a look at a 1 versus 1 on Arabia. It's Huns versus Huns, so it's a hunwar, and I must be honest, I have no idea who these players are. I know for a fact that they are Chinese. I know for a fact that it's a pretty old game, and well, that's actually about it. I don't know how to pronounce their names, so they will just be blue and red player. They are from China, as mentioned, so their names are not showing up correctly in this English version of Age of Empires. It's probably making more sense in a Chinese version of Age of Empires, so maybe one of you guys, if you're from China or have the Chinese version installed, you could go check it out and see if it says the right letters. That could be fun, but yeah. It's the recorded game is provided by Aocbox, and Aocbox. Well, my last online commentary battle uploaded to this channel was provided by, the commentary was done by Sishin, who is the creator of Aocbox, and he is putting a great effort into the site, and I have linked to it several times, and I'm also linking to it on my channel and so on. But he's a good friend of mine, and he is really doing a nice job, so that's why I support him, and I would love to see some of you guys go to his site and sign up and support it that way. That's probably one of the best ways to show your support. It's free and it takes no time, and you also get access to new features, and he got this nice little training camp going on where you can download some special scenarios, and then you have to complete the challenges, and if you do it in in the right time, or under the limit time limit, then you will be awarded with a custom badge that's showing on your profile. And he is well, he talked about including some sort of Hall of Fame, so there was some more competition about it, and I'm not sure when it's going to be done, or if it's going to be done. He just talked about it briefly, and well, it doesn't hurt to have a little practice before it actually gets up, so you could get an easy spot in a Hall of Fame that way, and that would be pretty neat, if you ask me. I'm not really doing too well with the badges. I well, as you have seen on my recorded games of me, I tend to fail quite a lot, so I'm not doing too well with the badges. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys can do it much better, and I would love to see you guys on the side. We could need some more members, or he could. I'm not a part of it at all. Just supporting it. But now something special is going to happen in this recorded game. He takes a whole bunch of his villagers and sent them towards the red player that he has just scouted out. As you can see, he just found them with the scout, and he runs straight into the town center. Not something I recommend. And it's a super ninja scout we got here. He totally dodged all the arrows in the end. 3 HP, so that's a survivor, definitely. And he got some villagers back here, but 4 queued up, so he is making sure that his economy is not going to suffer too heavily from, or well, it's going to suffer big time from taking all these villagers out of production or work, but he has something special in mind. And now, guys, if I'm a little loopy or weird to listen to, it's because I've done this recorded game about 3 or 4 times now, and well, I've had all sort of mistakes. Well, some of them were just downright bad. My English wasn't really understandable, and some of them, well, I wasn't just satisfied with them, and well, it's hard to imagine, but I really want to provide you with the best content possible, even though it doesn't seem that way always when you look at my content on the channel. But and then the last one I did that I was actually really satisfied with, I kind of forgot to turn on my microphone, so I have to do this all over again. But it's alright, it's a good recorded game. I don't mind, it's cool. I'm just tired, and I feel weird, but it's okay. As you can see, he's trying to surround his opponent with this palisade wall. He even used the barriers as a part of the wall, and the red player reacted by making a little wall himself, and that was to protect his foragers, because he must have thought that there was going to be some villager fight of some sort, but that's not really the case. He should be able to spot all the palisades around. Yeah, really weird. He doesn't do anything to prevent this, but on the other hand, the blue player also did a good job on bringing lots of villagers, so it can be done quite quickly. Now there's a little break here, but he got enough wood to make the last bit here. It's like the channel under, the tunnel under the English channel. They're finally connecting. Must be happy to see each other again. Let's just take the fog of war on by not clicking twice. Then we got his woodcutters, and they are going to get walled in now. And the red player is building a barracks, which means he could be very close to fuel age. It's quite standard to build your barracks just before, so you can start making military units from a stable or range, archery range, when you hit feudal age. But as you can see, the blue player is really committing to this wall, so he's actually reinforcing it, and I'm not sure why he starts to reinforce here. I would probably reinforce near the barracks, in case he decides to go for some militia or something like that. That will be effective against buildings or walls, but he was probably going to, but the scout here interrupted this little villager. And now we are at the almost at the 12-minute mark, and no signs of the blue player getting to fuel anytime soon. He is having 87 food, so that's a long way to go. And now there's some villager fighting here among the blue villagers and the red villagers. And the scout is just trying to harass, even though he's low on HP. The villagers should just be attacking back, and now they are. And this is also a super ninja survivor scout. He got 2 HP, so he kind of marked the blue scout that's probably dead by now, by surviving. Let's see, I don't see the blue scout anywhere. He probably died. Poor guy. Well, anyway, we got the red scout. That's good enough. As you can see, the red villagers are just making their way through the palisades, but the blue player is just being a jerk and walling. Oh, it's so close! It's so close! Oh, okay, he's repairing the wall. I think if you're 3 villagers attacking the wall, then the villager won't be able to repair it quickly enough. So then it's just easier to make another palisade behind it. I'm not sure how it is, but at least with 2 villagers it's possible to repair it. So that's he's being a big jerk by right now, just keeping the walls up. But he's doing a good job being a jerk, though. I must admit, it's quite admiring. So now 15 minutes still, no sign of feudal age. And the red player is not really doing anything. He is chopping wood and attacking palisades and making farms, which is basically the only thing he can do, since he is well, the blue player is really denying his gold, and he don't got access to any stone. That's probably the reason why he didn't make the palisade go from just down to the edge of the map here. That was probably to take the to cover the stone here, or to prevent him from mining stone, because that would definitely change the outcome of this, I think. He could make towers, and that's one way he could counter this, if you ask me. I've been now, as mentioned, watching this recorded game quite a few times, and I keep thinking about what if he made a tower here. That would also cover his gold in the future, so he shouldn't bother thinking about harassment here. But he could make a tower here and then just have a villager that attack the palisades here, maybe even take some villagers inside the tower to make sure that if a villager tried to build a new wall, he wouldn't be able to. But on the other hand, I think the blue player could do would be placing a market building. Then there's 4 tiles, I think, away, and he just needs to build a little on it for it to block, and then he could build a palisade behind it, just to buy some time. That's a rather expensive solution, though, since you won't really be able to finish the market, and then it's just plenty of wood down the drain. But he is building some, well, a blacksmith and a stable, which means he is eligible for advancing to the castle age. He just needs some gold and enough food. And the blue player is going to build a barracks, probably so he can block the villagers that are going to try and hack their way out here, but also to be able to build more military buildings, which will be needed later on. And he is just farming, and then all the food he get he can be used for scouts, which is quite the obvious choice in my opinion, even though I think I also considered archers would be a good idea, or skirmishers, because that could be used to take out the villagers building the walls. But still, I think towers would be better, and yeah. But the scouts, they are good at jumping down the palisades, at least better than villagers, I believe, I think, I hope. At least for a red player, that would be good for him. And also, if he gets out, he will be able to harass the blue player. He knows that by committing so hard to this walling, he lost quite a lot of villagers, but also they aren't gathering resources, only spending. So he knows that there isn't a very strong town back home. And as you can see, we are at the almost 23-minute mark, and he is only a little over halfway to feudal age, so it has really set him back, making all these walls. But it's paying off, since he's not getting any gold, and not really doing anything that's hurting him. And he is building a market, and that's probably to trade some resources so he can get that gold needed to advance to castle age. And he is building it in a very tough spot. It's blocking the way, so he should probably be working on getting this palisade down so they can go the other way around. But no, he is just building the market and then trading the gold, and he will probably get to castle age soon. But I think that the blue player is doing here is towering. He has been mining stone heavily in Dark Age. I didn't get to show you that. And he's also placing a stable and a blacksmith, so he can get to castle age sometime soon. And he got 974 stone, which means plenty of towers, or maybe even a castle in castle age. So he got 2 towers here, 1 tower here. Not sure if he's trying to tower anywhere else. Maybe he's just trying. Oh yeah, that's a tower that was not a palisade. And this, the scouts are doing a good job getting through the walls here. I think that will get a. That will. He won't be able to reinforce this. Okay, there was a villager nearby, and since the market was built here, the villagers are trapped, and he is forcing the red player to delete the market, which is really bad, since the market still is required to trade food and wood for to gold. But he got let's see. Oh well, he got 200 gold, and he is making some battering rams, which is the obvious choice. He needs to get out of this wall, out of these walls. So, and he also already got his forces ready, and will be able to do some pretty heavy harassment with all these scouts. Let's just take a look. He got those 2 stables, and he is always almost in the castle age, so he should be able to produce some knights. He also switched to gold with all the stone miners, so he should be able to make knights, and he is also building another stable, so that's definitely what he's going to try. And he got plenty of food, so it's very likely that he's going to make some knights, otherwise this doesn't really make sense. Let's see, yeah, there goes the knights. And he got that scout, the Super Ninja Survivor Scout. Oh well, that's not the Super Ninja Survivor Scout, because he got 3 HP and he's dying, so that's most definitely not the Survivor Scout. He has to survive, otherwise I'm sad face. And then we got all the scouts trying to harass, but they get intercepted by 3 knights, but they continue, probably going to get all these villages, and then he will most likely go for the gold, otherwise it doesn't really make sense to send some off to the wood. Very good idea, since he doesn't have enough knights to have or to defend everywhere. And he does actually pretty much damage. 3 knights so far, 4, and some villages as well. But he is going to lose his scouts, and that's plenty of food. Also got all the lumberjacks over here, and don't know about these guys. They will just continue harassing. Also a good idea, sometimes if you are in a tense spot and you've got some stables, just make a few scouts and then send them to your opponent's farms, and then just let them attack, because that will either get you some kills or force your opponent to get them inside the town center, which will delay his food production. And then the blue player got this castle up in the meanwhile. Shame I missed it, kinda. But well, he was building this castle, and that's really going to do some damage, totally denying him all the wood in the area. The only wood that's in sight from his town is on the other side of the wall, which must be so depressing for a citizen in the red town here. But he managed to get some villages out, and they've made their way over here and built a market, the market that were deleted in the old town. And then he's building a town center to kind of have a new base, I think, which is a good idea. But he is so far behind now, and he can't really do anything, I think. Don't really have any units. Got 3 scouts, that's about it. Can't get any wood, and he's towered all the way around, and walls and castles, and can't really use this area. And it's going to be too hard to start a new civilization or new empire from or this far into the game. It's 37 minutes, so he is resigning, and that was obvious. Well, that was surprisingly good timing from my side for once. That never happens, so I think that's my reward for having to do this 4 or 5 times. I think I turned the mic on. Let's just check. Oh yes, thank God. Okay, that was it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, then please do all the usual stuff. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I would really appreciate if you would leave a comment or come with suggestions, or just say this sucked or this rocked or whatever. Give me a cookie like Decision said last time. Whatever, I don't care. Just nice to hear what you guys think. And if you like this recorded game and want more of this stuff, I will probably be doing commentary on recorded games from the Aocbox, so you get to see them eventually. But if you want to see them yourself and want to go into detail and stuff like that, then you can download the recorded games yourself and then watch them, but that requires you to go and sign up on Aocbox. I don't even think signing up is necessary, but really please do. Session definitely deserves it, so that would be great. And it would be nice to see me actually getting or sending some viewers to him. That could be great. As mentioned, he deserves it. And that was it. Thank you, Blue, unknown Chinese player, for providing a great recorded game. You did well on walling your opponent and being a jerk. So congrats. That definitely deserves a badge. So if he ever signs up on Aocbox, I think we can figure that out. I know Session, so you're getting a badge, definitely. Okay, that was it. I'm totally loopy now. I really need some rest. Okay, thank you for watching, and that's it for now. Take care, bye.